Hi YouTube, how you doing? This is my 20th video. The title is Little Things That Look Like Love, but it's actually manipulation. If you've been through that, you know where I'm coming from. All right. He likes to check in consistently, all the time. And that's only because he want to keep you in check. He want to know where you at. It's not love. It's not because he's concerned. Concern is if you out and you told him where you at, and he might have called once to check on you. Or if it's getting late, checking to see if you're on your way home or whatever. That's different. But all through the whole time, checking, calling you, done called you like 5 times within 5 hours? No. And there's a lot of times it's because they don't want you to be where they at because they doing something wrong. Yep. But that's a whole nother video. That's about cheating. But that's a whole nother video. All right. He says you are his whole world. No. Somebody say that, they lying. Especially if they don't know you that well. If a man tells you that in less than, I'm going to say less than 6 months, he's lying. And sometimes 6 months is too soon for a man to be telling you that you're his whole world. No. What was he doing before he met you? That's a question you need to ask yourself and ask him. Okay. He wants to start a family right away. Oh, that's definitely a no-no. That's so he can have you tied down. He be in your life. His excuse would be he always want to see his kid. Yep, you get pregnant by him, things don't work out, y'all break up. His excuse, well, I want to see my kid, you know. And half the time they don't have the money to take you to court because they broke, you know. But they use that for excuse. That's some guys that'll get you pregnant if you have your own place, just so they have somewhere to stay and move in. And a lot of times they sorry and won't even help you with bills. They sure won't. Yep. He flatters and he flatters you all the time, compliments and this and that. That's just to lead you on. Flatters you constantly. That's just to lead you on. A lot of times that flattery he don't even mean it. He tells you how much better you are than other women. Bullcrap. Yep, that's the bullshit ego. Swell your head up. 9 times out of 10, that's a bunch of lies too. Especially if they don't know you that well. He will tell you you better than the other women. Yeah. Believe me, he told the last woman that too. All right. He loves to joke around with you with insults. Oh yeah, they'll do that. And then when you put them in check, that's when they want to say, "Oh, I was playing." They weren't playing. They meant that insult, but they put it in a joking way, like it's a joke. Yep. And I found out a long time ago because I used to deal with guys that had a drinking problem, alcoholics, and an alcoholic will tell you the truth when he get drunk. Oh, believe me, that's the truth coming out. Yep. So if you got a man that drinks, and he get good and drunk, or just tipsy, he gonna tell you what's on his mind, and you better believe it. It's the truth. Yep. And yeah, they'll put it in a joke sometime, but a joke got a lot of truth in it. Just listen to it. Pay attention. things for your own good. Now, these are just things for your own good. He says that it's for your own good. No, bad enough if you had parents that said that when you was young. Well, this is for your own good. Fine. You don't need no grown man telling you it's for your own good. Yep. All right. He becomes super sweet after arguments. Yeah. Now this here, he becomes super sweet after arguments. Is 9 times out of 10 he wants something, and he just don't want the argument to keep going and all. Especially if he feel he gonna lose out. That goes back to if he's living off of you, or you got a car and he don't, he wants to drive it. He's not gonna keep arguing too much. He's not. He's gonna want to end it so he can ask for something. All right. He says he can't live without you. Oh my God, that's another one. That's like that one that I read saying he said you're his whole world. All of them about the same. It's a bunch of bull crap. All right. He hate that you're independent. Oh yeah. A lot of guys don't like it when you're doing okay and you're independent and you really don't need them. They don't like that. The broke, dusty men, as they say on YouTube. That's the new word, dusty. They they want you to be able to need them. They they want to have it so that you have to come to them. Yeah, because if not, they can't have their way with you. They can't get what they want. And they can't treat you any kind of way because you wouldn't have no problem leaving or walking away. So they don't want a woman that's too independent. They really don't. And then the sad part about it, you got some of the broke men, they want an independent woman. But that's because they want them like that. So the woman don't ask them for nothing. So it's double standards. They don't want you independent because you'll walk away and leave them. You don't care. And then they do want you independent so you don't have to ask them for nothing. So they don't have to give you nothing. Alrighty. The next one. He overpromised on everything so he can get what he wants in the at the present time. I'm gonna read that again. He overpromised on everything so he can get what he wants in the present time. Yeah, that's called future faking. He'll promise you he gonna do this and that in 2 weeks, but the catch is you got to give him what he want then, right then. So in other words, he's promising you something in the future to get something right now. Yeah, that's future faking. Yep. He also takes advantage of you. Yeah. Take you for granted, take advantage of you. Yeah, my ex-husband did that a lot. Took me for granted. I even said it to him, and that was before I married him. I said, I feel you taking me for granted. And that was a big red flag. And you know what he said? You letting me do it. And meant it. But by me having low self esteem, I let it go in one ear and come out the other. And I ignored it. And seeing that come from back in the day when I was young, that I had low self esteem and daddy issues. So I ignored it. But he meant what he said. Yep. All right. He makes it all about him. Yeah, self centered. All about him. Yep. He keep track of you and your whereabouts. Yeah, that's something like number one when I said he likes to check on you consistent all the time. consistently. All right. He tells you that no one will ever love you like him. Now, I had guys to tell me, ain't nobody gonna treat you like me. And if I was thinking, I would have said, I hope not, because I wasn't getting treated that good. I really wasn't. And seeing I grew up in a family where everybody in my family, just about on my mother's side, all right, because I don't have no whole sisters and brothers either on my mother's side or my father's side. Well, I spent more time with my family on my mother's side than I did my father's side. Anyway, I had men to tell me that, yeah, ain't nobody gonna treat you like me. And all is because they knew I had low self esteem. They knew that. And all, and I was looking for love in the wrong places, you know, because when I was young, my daddy didn't give it to me, you know. And my family on my mother's side, it was negative. Yeah, it was negative. They didn't teach me a lot of things. When I started learning things for myself and started loving myself, when I got fed up. Yeah, when I got fed up, and that was in my late 40s, I got fed up. Yep. All right, the next one, he always mess up and saying sorry and asking for another chance. Yeah, they always say they sorry and ask for another chance. But they ain't gonna do nothing but mess up again. Sometimes it be worse than the last time. So that sorry don't mean nothing. Hmm. How Tyler Perry said, anybody can apologize. Yeah. So that's all it is. Apology, but a lie. Yep. Cause believe me, they mess, especially if they mess up in the beginning. Oh my God. If they mess up, I'm gonna say in less than 40 days of knowing you, oh, they definitely gonna mess up again. That's just like if they raise their voice or call you out of your name in 40 days or less, they meant that. Yep. Or if they hit you in 40 days or less, they meant that. Ain't gonna hit you again. Yep. Simple as that. He guilt tripped you, making you feel guilty. Yeah. Manipulators, oh God, they famous for that. Guilt trip you, make you feel guilty, and then on top of it, you end up apologizing for something he did. And it was his fault, not yours. All right. He does things for you all the time, only to throw it up in your face later. Yeah, you got some men that do those things for you. So later on, they could throw it up in your face and ask for a favor. Well, I made you dinner. You can't let me use your car? Or I took you to the movies or to that concert. Uh, you can't lend me $200? Please. There's always a catch. They got a hidden agenda. Yep. Ain't too many people out here do things for you out the kindness of their heart. They want something in return. They are very rare and few in between to find people like that. All right. He tells you when you have had too much to eat or drink. Oh yeah. They try to boss you and said you had too much to eat. That's enough. You had too much to drink. Now, alcohol, if you are a drinker, okay, it's all right for him to say, like, I think you're a little tipsy. You don't had too much. But just for the hell of it, trying to boss you to tell you, hey, that's too much. No, that's being manipulative. All right. He constantly compares you to his exes. Yeah. You got a lot of men do that. Compare you to their ex. Yep. He's killing you with kindness to get what he wants in the relationship or situationship, whatever it is. He'll kill you with kindness. Believe me, it's because he wants something. He plays the victim. That's another one. Manipulation manipulators always play that victim. Well, this happened to me when I was little. Oh, my mama did this, and my mama wasn't never there, and they always play the victim. But you better bet it. They played a part in that. Yep. He's come he's needy. He's just needing stuff all the time. He's too needy. That's another thing, a part of manipulation. Need. Always need and wanting. Yep. But he ain't gonna satisfy your needs. He ain't worried about your needs, just his. All right, well, that was the last one for this topic. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you. Bye.